Yay, last chapter. So we're going to talk about map. Maps convey the idea about location into the minds of map readers. It is a fine balance of communicating the appropriate amount of information by displaying data and graphic elements through a suitable medium such as a paper map or mobile devices. So every layout has a collection of organization elements, common elements that can be arranged to include the map, labels on the map, a title, legend, scale bar, north arrow, captions, and additional graphics. Creating a page layout requires answering some key questions. What is the purpose and intended use of the map? Who is the target audience and what is their familiarity with the area of interest? What kinds of labels will provide a sense of familiarity? What is the most appropriate map scale to convey the map information? How detailed or general will the map data be displayed? What type of map it is? What kind of map is it? Quantitative or qualitative? What kind of symbology will most effectively communicate the data? What are the dimensions of the map, printed or digital? What display orientation will best fit, and how will the map elements be organized? A good map not only provides facts, but also persuades opinion. We will want to think about the context of the data and frame the results to match the geographic area of the phenomena. Also, think about graphic hierarchy and how map features are overlaid on top of each other. A well-composed layout promotes a visual hierarchy that map readers can explore naturally. Remember that print maps are just one way to share work and that ArcGIS Pro provides other options, including sharing as a PDF, a web map, or a web scene in the case of 3D. So we're going to expose a layout that consists of several maps of broadband internet availability for 2 counties in Utah scenario. So the agency we work for aggregate much of the broadband accessibility data for the state of Utah. As part of the agency's ongoing activities, it will determine broadband internet availability and work with stakeholders and service providers to identify accessibility, support broadband planning and policy, and study broadband trends. Much of the broadband's internet availability data has been collected through broadband service provider submissions and publicity available sources. As part of a large mapping project, several areas must be mapped. We're going to use the knowledge of cartographic principles and GIS skills to complete maps that show the maximum advertised broadband speeds for a county in Utah. In addition, we will prepare some data before symbolizing and labeling it. Once we have identified which areas to map, we will create several layouts to complete the mapping project, and we can then be exported and shared online. So we're going to do is go back to the folder. Apply detail symbology. We're going to apply detail symbology to the data to visualize maximum advertised broadband speeds, both wired and wireless broadband. To view the symbology and features, it is best to maximize the ArcGIS Pro window if possible. The first one, create a definition query to show only fixed wireless technology. And we change symbology to symbolize only certain broadband download speeds. Apply symbology layer join to control the join order of where broadband symbology, we're going to create a definition query first. But firstly, we're going to go to the folder. It should be in Utah. Broadband. It's right here. Utah broadband. The project has two maps. The Activate named Max advertised broadband speed, and another map named Community Anchor Institutes, which will be used later. In the active map, the wireline broadband layer represents all sensors tracks that have a wired broadband technology. The wireless broadband layer represents areas that have a wireless technologies. We're going to require to show only fixed wireless technology and visualize it. To show only wireless, we're going to create a definition query to select a subset of all the wireless technologies. So we're going to open the symbology pane to view how the wireless board viewer was symbolized. We're going to right click on it and go to symbology. So the wireless broadband layer was symbolized using unique values and a random color scheme. This particular layer has its values stored as numbers in the geodatabase and wireless broadband technology label names associated with them. We are interested in both of the terrestrial fixed wireless technologies that have corresponding values of 70 and 71, unlicensed and licensed, respectively. So we're going to open the wireless broadband attribute and explore the geodatabase fields. Alright, where is the geodatabase fields? Domains, geodatabase domains, and subtypes in the field view to get an idea of how data is organized. Alright. Domain. Okay, end user category. Down, typical downstream spectrum used. So, with the wireless broadband layer selected in the content pane, we're going to go to the Data tab on the ribbon and click the Definition Query dialog box launcher. So, go back to select this. Go to the Data tab on the ribbon, Data tab, and we're going to click Definition Query. Definition Query. Alright. So creating a definition query expression to select a subset of features for the layer to display its is slightly different from using the geoprocessing tool. Select layer by attribute. Fundamentally, creating the expression is the same, but the later results is selected features. In this workflow, only the features that satisfy the expression are displayed on the map, but are not selected. Okay. So now we're going to do is in the definition query frame. So we're going to add a clause and create the following expression: technology of transmission is equal to 70 terrestrial wireless unlicensed, and we're going to click add. And then we're going to add a second one, add another clause. The second clause, we're going to use OR operator that carries the value of 71, or technology of transmission is equal to 71 is terrestrial fixed wireless licensed. And then we use the AND operator will not work here because it's not intersect. The data in this data set, there are two distinct fixed wireless values in the wireless broadband layer. They do not have overlap, so we have to use OR operator to select all points. That is terrestrial fixed wireless unlicensed, or terrestrial fixed license wireless licensed. To view the SQL statement is full, we're going to switch to edit SQL mode. There. So and this one, so verify the SQL expression is valid. We can just click this verify. It is valid. So that if the SQL expression is not verified successfully, retrace the step and try again. Anyway, a successful definition query results in only fixed wireless technology being displayed on the map. We're going to turn off this layer. We have to click OK first, and we're going to turn off this layer. And then both the wireless board layer turned off. So wireline, turn this wireline board. Okay, and then we can more clearly see the clearly wireless board layer and how many areas are considered to be fixed wireless technology. So we're going to go to Open Attribute Data and drag it out. So for the wireless thing, we can see that we have a 43 attributes. So there are wireless technology either licensed or not unlicensed. So it's 43. Fine-tune the symbology. After the definition query isolates only fixed wireless technology areas, we're going to apply more detailed symbology to the wireless broadband layer to show the maximum advertised download speed available. We're going to use the symbolize only broadband download speeds that are faster than 768 kilobits per second, kbps, with the wireless broadband layer selected in the contents pane. We're going to go to the symbology pane and make sure unique value is chosen. So wireless broadband. We're going to close this out. And then we're going to go right click on here and go to symbology, and make sure the unique value is chosen. Unique value is right here in field 1. We're going to select maximum advertised downstream speed. Okay, and then if necessary, we're going to just label the column white to make the labels visible. Alright, I'm gonna close this out. Okay, so we have to double check here. Add field.